Welcome to the second in a series of Launch and Learn for the American Academy of Matrimonial Lawyers. My name is Mike Koenigsberger. I'm Vice Chair of the AAML National Tech Committee, and I'll be presenting the Launch and Learn for Twitter. The what, why, and how of Twitter. What? Twitter is a service for friends, family, and coworkers to communicate and stay connected through the exchange of quick, frequent answers to one simple question. What are you doing? What do you want me to know? What are you trying to say? Twitter's simplicity and ease of communicating helps attorneys, experts, clients, family, friends, neighbors, whomever you can possibly think of to stay connected. Each tweet is limited to only 140 characters, including spaces, so it's easy to answer quick questions or let everyone know from a quick standpoint what it is that you're doing or want them to know. Now the why. Why would you want Twitter, especially as a fellow of the American Academy of Matrimonial Lawyers? Well, the why is that Twitter allows one to post valuable information, such as articles or blogs. One can find out the latest news, trends, fads. It provides a quick, easy way to respond to referral sources, friends and family, opposing counsels, and whomever else you wish to have brief information exchanges with. You can also ask things such as questions for technology, hardware, what the weather is, anything you can possibly think of. It also provides free marketing. It allows one to communicate privately or publicly and stay connected with people that you wish to stay connected with by following those individuals' Twitter accounts and by having them follow your account. Now the how. How do you set up your own Twitter account now that I've convinced you that it's something that you must have? The how is you open your internet browser, Internet Explorer, Safari, Google, Firefox, whatever it is that you particularly use, and you want to type in the URL address http://Twitter twitter.com/ directly into the URL address bar at the top of the page, or search for the item Twitter in your browser's search engine. Once the Twitter page comes up, click on it and the Twitter homepage will come up. In the box titled New to Twitter, Join Today, enter your full name, email address, and choose a memorable password. Then click the sign up button. Twitter has a nice function in that it'll tell you the strength of your password. Make sure you use a very strong password so as to avoid any possible hacking or non-authorized people accessing your account. Next step is you must choose your own unique username. A username will be suggested for you, or you can choose your own. First, try choosing your own name. If you are Mike Koenigsberger, you might be in luck, as that is a fairly unusual name. However, if your name is like our chair of this social media committee, Melissa Brown, you may need to find an additional moniker, add some other letters or numbers, because there may be several Melissa Browns that have Twitter accounts. When you click Create My Account, you are technically acknowledging that you have read and printed the Twitter agreement, which of course, as attorneys, I am sure you will all do, read it word for word and memorize it before establishing your own Twitter account. The next thing that you will see is your Twitter page will appear welcoming you to Twitter. You will see an example of a tweet, and then you click Next. A tweet is something less than 140 characters that you want other people to know. Whether I were to tweet, please watch the Twitter Lunch and Learn, that's a type of a tweet that I can send out to all of my followers. And then they would know both how to access the tweet by me attaching, by giving an attachment, or giving other information so they can access it. But remember, the tweets are limited to 140 characters. After you click Next, Twitter will suggest people and groups for you to follow. Twitter recommends that you start with 5 people to follow. To search for someone in particular, enter search terms, names, or web addresses into the search box. For example, to follow the American Academy of Matrimonial Lawyers, type AAML Fellow into the search box. When you find the person or group you are looking for, click on Follow. You can always unfollow someone later. So if you make a mistake or you follow an opposing counsel with whom you wind up having an issue, you always have the option of unfollowing that individual. We suggest that you go to the so the @ AAML Fellow page and follow at least 5 of the people that our official site allows. Our Twitter site will follow any fellow with a Twitter account, and we will follow official legal organizations such as the ABA Family Law Section, the International Academy of Matrimonial Lawyers, United States Supreme Court, etc. After choosing 5 initial accounts, click Next. Go to your Twitter homepage or profile page and start tweeting. Once you have set up a Twitter page, please send our site a direct message informing us about your Twitter page, and the American Academy of Matrimonial Lawyers will follow you, provided that you are an Academy member. To send a direct message, post a language below in your tweet box. So on the Twitter screen, when you log into your account, it will say what's happening. And that's where you would type in whatever tweet you want your followers to know. Whether it's going on vacation, won a big trial, obtain the following decision on this case, you put an attachment with the decision, or give a link as to where your followers can download or read that decision. Now, when you are first setting up your Twitter account, we want you to send a direct message to the AAML. So what you'll post in the What's Happening box is the @ AAML Fellow. Then type in I am, insert your name, comma, a fellow from the whatever chapter. So for me, I'm in the Owen White chapter. I will put in the Owen White chapter. Then type in my new Twitter account name is, fill in your name, please follow me. Soon, the Social Networking Committee will offer a lunch and learn that will explain other social media uses in greater detail, including LinkedIn and Facebook. And Melissa Brown, the chair of the Social Media Committee, has already done the initial lunch and learn with an overview of the different social media. The second portion of the lunch and learn for Twitter centers on more advanced topics. So now you've figured out Twitter, you've got your Twitter account, you've read the Twitter warning label, and now you want to do something other than just type in characters for a tweet. A hashtag is really the next step. A hashtag is a symbol, which is the number sign, and it's used to mark keywords or topics in a tweet. People use the hashtag symbol before a relevant keyword or phrase with no spaces in between the hashtag sign and the word or phrase. That allows Twitter to categorize those tweets and help them show more easily in a Twitter search. Clicking on a hashtag word in any message shows you all other tweets marked with that particular keyword. The hashtags can occur anywhere in a tweet, at the beginning, middle, or end. The example that Twitter uses is hashtag FF. This was a hashtag created by users as a shorthand for Follow Friday, which is a weekly tradition where users recommend people that others should follow on Twitter. You would see that hashtag normally on Fridays. To use hashtags correctly, you want to make sure that you don't make any mistakes which will be very upsetting to you and clog your Twitter account. For example, you don't want to ever use hashtag spam, hashtag with, or hashtag hashtags. In addition, don't overtag a single tweet. Twitter recommends using no more than 2 hashtags per tweet. Also, it's important to note that if you tweet with a hashtag on a public account, anyone who does a search for that hashtag may find your tweet. You would only want to use hashtags relevant to a particular topic that you want other people to be able to search. A website for reference is hashtags.org, which offers an overview of popular hashtags used on Twitter. So you've now learned how to tweet, you've learned how to use hashtags. The next step is how to include pictures in your tweets. Start typing a new tweet in the What's Happening box we discussed earlier. Right below that is a camera icon. Click on the camera icon and locate the image you want to upload on your computer. After you select the image, your tweet box should look like the one pictured here. You'll see the image thumbnail and the camera icon highlighted in blue. Your character count will update to include the image's shortened URL. Type your message and click tweet. You can also post videos on Twitter, although that's a little misleading. Twitter does not host video files, meaning your video will not go onto Twitter's server. What it really allows you to do is to post the URL for the video you want people to be directly linked to. Most of the video sites have made it very easy to tweet a video, such as YouTube. If there's a video you want to tweet out on your account, there actually is a Twitter icon that appears on that video on YouTube. Click on the Twitter icon, follow the instructions, and then it will attach to your posting. The last topic we'll discuss today is how to post links or URLs. First thing you want to do is type or paste a URL into the tweet box on your Twitter account. As you begin entering a URL, a message will appear at the bottom of the tweet box letting you know that the link will appear shortened. A URL of any length will be altered to 20 characters. Your character count will reflect this. Click the tweet button to post your message and URL. Once a tweet is posted, URLs will be assigned a t.co link ID, but may appear as a shortened version of the original URL as shown below. That sounds very complicated. However, it really makes sense when you go onto Twitter and work through it. Thank you for listening to this Launch and Learn on Twitter. Like it or not, Twitter is here to stay. At one point in time, we didn't have fax machines, and eventually everyone got them. The same thing with email accounts, and I do believe that Twitter is going to follow the same path. Learning how to use it will allow you to enhance both your professional practice and your private communications with those you choose to be in contact with. In our year-end meeting in Chicago, we will have a much more detailed, hands-on program regarding social media. And we will have specific people helping you through any problems that you may be experiencing with Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, or other social media. We hope you can attend that seminar.